Welcome back to BT. It has been quite the year in news, quite the year in pictures. No words necessary. Joining me now, Andrew Tolson, Director of Photography from Maclean's magazine. Thank you so much for coming in.
Good morning.
Now, this cover that we're seeing here, this is on the Next Issue app, and then the magazine, which is on newsstands now.
Yep.
This picture is one that many people will remember from 2014. Let's remind viewers of what we're looking at.
Well, this is Nathan Cirillo's son at the funeral held in Hamilton this year, and what we loved about the photo was just the innocence, and it brings a sort of a poignancy to the story, which was a horrific story.
And massive Canadian story, international story as well, of course.
Exactly, yeah.
And when you look at pictures, because there aren't any captions here, what are you looking for to decide what goes into this issue?
I think primarily emotion, whether it's humor or whether it's, sometimes disgust or horror or shock. Emotion is the thing that will draw in the reader. Absolutely.
Okay, so I was flipping through this, and there are some incredible things. There's a mixture of humor. There's a little bit of, something like this that really hits you at the heart. The first one we want to show is local, and here it is, the Ford brothers. You remember this, guys? Okay, what was happening in this picture?
Well, this was, it was a photo op.
Yes.
But, but what I love about it is I love the kids in the background, especially this kid on the side who looks a little miffed.
I want on.
Yeah, he wants on it. But, Rob Ford, both the Ford brothers were in media scrums and news scrums a lot. And what I loved about this was just a little bit out of the ordinary and kind of playful, too.
It was the one moment where you see them break free and away from script and not have all of the microphones at them, right?
Yeah.
And I love the expression on Rob Ford's face. Wee is basically what he would be saying here.
Yeah, it's a very telling photo.
Okay, to another one, and we're going to the national front now. Team Canada and Sochi.
Well, this was a great moment for Canada this year, and the Canadian goalie is holding up our flag there, while the U.S. team looks a little disappointed.
Holding it up very patriotically, and I love watching everyone in the crowd. It's all those little details that you see. There's so much pride from our Canadians in this one. Very nice. We're going to move along to some international pictures, and this one, we were looking at this. This doesn't even look real, Andrew.
No, it's real. It's real. It was actually taken by an amateur photographer. We don't often put amateur photographs in the magazine, but we just love this one so much. You can almost taste the breath of the shark. She was in a cage at the time, looking for more serene creatures, and this great white just appeared out of nowhere.
So she's in here thinking she's protected.
Yeah, exactly.
And this bad boy, Jaws, comes up out of nowhere. Yeah. The teeth almost look unreal. It looks like it's at Universal Studios or something, almost like this is completely photoshopped, but this is an amazing photo. The next one is, of course, we've seen so much unrest. This is the Hong Kong protest, of course.
Well, it really was the year of the protest from Hong Kong to Kiev, and sometimes the more powerful photographs are the quieter ones, especially in a protest situation. We see, tear gas and fire often, but there was something kind of solitary that I really liked about this photograph.
Because usually the photo that we see are the masses with the umbrella, and as you mentioned, it's just the sole person. This message is almost stronger, isn't it?
And the fact that he's holding an umbrella and it's all yellow, the colors are wonderful.
Beautiful. Okay, let's move along to another international one. You mentioned Kiev.
Yes. Well, once again, this is kind of a quiet photo. It looks like something is about to happen. There's an anticipation to the photograph, which really pulls the reader in. These are riot police in the background, and these are Orthodox priests in the foreground.
And you see between activists and the police line, you can just imagine the tense moments here. It's pretty incredible.
Tense, yeah.
And finally in Gaza.
Well, often we see photographs out of Gaza. It's victims on the ground, and they're horrific photographs. But I had never seen anything like this before. It looks like you're looking into the mouth of hell, almost. There was it's just it looks like something out of a movie.
You're right. That's exactly it, right? This looks like this is a Hollywood blockbuster, but this is real, and this is so telling of what's happening. And it doesn't, again, it doesn't look real. This is a lot of the photos that are in this, whether you're laughing or crying or whatnot, it really invokes emotion. So it's pretty incredible. Andrew, thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you want to check it out, it is on newsstands now. You can also get it on your Next Issue app. We're taking a break here. You're watching Breakfast Television.